Hi, today I'm gonna discuss about the man in the middle attack vectors and how these man in the middle attacks can be investigated and the mitigation process using the Kali Linux. First of all, coming to what is the man in the middle attack? Man in the middle attack is one of the cyber attack, which attack where the attacker can intercept and alters the communication between two parties without either party being aware of the attack. Here, this attack can be carried out in any communication channel such as emails, instant messaging, voice, and video calls. These are particularly dangerous when we use the unsecured or public networks where the attacker can easily intercept the traffic network. And coming to the various methods of these man in the middle attacks, there are majorly ARP spoofing, DNS spoofing, HTTPS spoofing, and Wi-Fi hacking. Coming to spoofing. ARP spoofing is a protocol that can be used to map the IP address to a physical MAC address, where attacker can send the ARP message to associate with their MAC address with the victim's IP address. This allows attacker to intercept and modify the network. And coming to the DNS spoofing, here DNS is used to translate the domain names of the IP addresses. In this type of spoofing, an attacker sends the fake DNS responses to the associate with their IP addresses with the domain name. This allows attacker to intercept and modify the network. And coming to the HTTP spoofing, here attacker creates a fake website with a valid SSL and TLS to trick the victim that it was a legitimate website, and attacker can intercept and modify the data transmitted between the victim and the fake website. And coming to Wi-Fi hacking, here in Wi-Fi networks can be hacked using the various methods like brute force attacks, exploiting vulnerabilities, and social engineering. Once a Wi-Fi network is compromised, an attacker can intercept and modify the network traffic. And let's move on to the other how man in the middle attacks impact the organizations. Here, man in the middle attacks plays a significant and far-reaching impacts on the organizations. Some of the potential impacts are data theft. Coming to data theft, here sensitive data like passwords, credit card information, personal data, and confidential business information can be attacked, can be stealed. These data can be used to commit financial fraud, identity theft, or corporate things, and etc. Next, coming to identity theft. Here, attacker can intercept the login credentials or the other personal information which can be used to steal the victim's identity. This can result the financial losses, damage to credit scores, and reputational damage. And next, financial loss. Here, attackers can be used and intercept the financial transactions and modify the financial transactions, leading to the financial losses for the organization. And coming to the reputational damage, if an organization is hacked with the man in the middle attack, it damages the organization reputation, leading to the loss of customers' trust, negative publicity, and potential legal action. And next was compliance violations. Depending on the industries, the organizations may be subjected to some of the regulations and compliance requirements. If this man in the middle attack results in the data breaches, this can maybe lead to the compliance violations and hefty fines. So man in the middle attack plays a major role in damaging the organization, and it shows the long lasting consequences. And next, here are the mitigation techniques. For mitigating the mitm man in the middle attacks, there are many measures like end-to-end encryption, VPN, secure protocols, secure Wi-Fi networks, and strong authentication methods like two-factor authentication. By using the end-to-end encryption, These can ensure the communication between two parties is encrypted and cannot be intercepted by attacker. For example, WhatsApp uses the end-to-end encryption for using the messages. These have both advantages and limitations. Yeah. Next, coming to the VPN. In VPN, VPN network can be used to secure a connection between two parties, preventing an attacker from intercepting and modifying network. Here, a practical example was a remote employee can use a VPN access to their organization network securely with encrypting data traffic and preventing man-in-the-middle attack. This also having some advantages and disadvantages. And coming to secure protocols like HTTPS, SSH, and SFTF, TP should be used to encrypt the network traffic. Here, the practical example was secure HTTPS is used to encrypt web traffic, ensuring that sensitive information such as login credentials and financial transactions are protected. And secure Wi-Fi networks. Public Wi-Fi networks should be avoided as they are often insecure, and a VPN should be used for to encrypt the network traffic. Um, and next one was the strong authentication. Strong authentication methods such as two-factor authentication should be used to prevent an attacker for intercepting the login credentials. And each and every mitigation technique is having both advantages and disadvantages. We need to use according to our requirements, and we need to use the best technique according to our requirements. And coming to the we are going to demonstrate the man-in-the-middle attack and the mitigation. Here we can use tools like Wireshark, BetterCA, SSL Strip, Kali Linux. These like this so on. This tool should be used only for educational and educational purpose, and we cannot use this for illegal things. Here we're gonna demonstrate our working demo. Here we are using Kali Linux, and here this attack will need us to have the router's IP address and victim's IP and a network interface. To find the IP addresses, we use the command IP root show. Yeah. Next, coming to the network interface I'm using here is WAN, WLAN 0, and I will use an Android phone as my target device. Here I will then forward IPv4 network packages from my attacking mission so that it acts as a router. Next, here I am going to intercept the packages from the victim as a victim using ARP spoofer. Here the command I used was ARP spoof -I interface and target IP and router IP. And next, the next thing is to do was intercept the packages from the server to the target. I am using this command ARP spoof -I interface and interface which I am using, and router IP and target IP. And next, here to sniff for images that the target is browsing, I used the tool known as DriftNet. This program listens to the TCP streams, then picks out the image content and displays to the attacker. To run the DriftNet, we use the command DriftNet -I and interface name. These images are sniffed as I navigate through the HTTP using my phone. And next, here was the mitigation. After the attack is over, we need to disable the packet forwarding, so that we use the command sys ctl -w.net ipv4.ip forward equals to 0, so that here after running that command, the packet forwarding will be disabled. And these are the references. On the overview, MIM attack, man-in-the-middle attacks can be intercept and morph the network traffic between two devices, and these can be detected and mitigated using various techniques. Here we use the Kali Linux, and ARP spoofing was the technique where we use it for attack. And coming to the encryption and secure protocols like HTTPS and SSL/TLS are important for protecting against the man-in-the-middle attacks. By encrypting sensitive information and preventing interception, uh, user education and awareness are crucial in preventing these type of attacks. And these have serious consequences, but with the right tools and techniques, they can be detected and mitigated to prevent unauthorized access and data theft. Yeah, here ends. Thank you.